Welcome again to my office, Kevin Love. It is so nice to see you again.
Thank you, justifiably disrespected Minnesota Timberwolves team president David Kahn. Was that NBA Hall of Famer and disgraced former Knicks general manager Isaiah Thomas that I saw leaving your office as I was entering?
Yes, indeed it was Isaiah Thomas, Kevin Love. We have brought in Isaiah Thomas as a consultant. He is now the 87th paid consultant on our payroll. He joins, among others, Jim Boeheim, Bernie Fine, Ronnie Cyculi, Derek Coleman, Sherman Douglas, Rudy Hackett, Leo Rautins, movie star Jonah Hill, Lindsay Lohan, Pearl Washington, Detroit Mayor Dave Bing, football legend Jim Brown, sportscasting great and transvestite pervert Marv Albert, beloved SeaWorld fan favorite Shenmue, Charlie Sheen, that fucking crazy Michelle Bachmann, George Michael, Goldman Sachs criminal Lloyd Blank Fine, hip-hop swingsters Lil Wayne, Jeezy and music legend Phil Spector.
Well, David Kahn, that is quite an eclectic mix of consultants. Now I know why you draft so many Syracuse players with valuable lottery picks. Why did you call me to your office? We just met here a few days ago to finalize my contract. Did you call me here to talk about our great win over the San Antonio Spurs on Friday night?
Don't you wish that were the case, Kevin Love? I called you here today to tell you that we just finalized a trade for you. We are trading you for Greg Oden, who is better than Kevin Durant because he was drafted ahead of him. But we need your approval because of league rules.
I am shocked, David Kahn. I thought we were developing something great here in Minnesota. But if I have to get traded, I am excited to be going home to Portland.
Do not get too excited, Kevin Love. Not so fast. You were traded for Greg Oden, but it is part of a 24-player, 6-team deal. You will be going to Charlotte. We are very excited to be bringing in Greg Oden and others. Even though I have not seen Greg Oden play in the NBA because he has had some minor nagging injuries, he was once the first pick in the draft. He is very quick and athletic. He will be protecting our paint for the next 15 years.
David Kahn, may I ask who you also traded from our team in this multiplayer deal?
Yes, it is a perfectly good question, Kevin Love. We also traded Ricky Rubio and Anthony Tolliver. Glenn Taylor, Isaiah Thomas and I felt that you and Ricky Rubio were not athletic enough, and that Anthony Tolliver played too hard and was too competitive. We do not need or want your kind here. I rue the day when Kevin McHale traded the multi-dimensional OJ Mayo for you. He is very athletic and can jump really high, like jumping Jackie Jackson and Gerald Green. He can also sucker punch his teammates when they are not looking, and loves to play poker with his teammates too.
So David Kahn, who else will be coming to the Timberwolves?
Our goal was to become longer, quicker, and more athletic. Besides Greg Oden, we have brought in Dante Green, Courtney Forston, Tyrus Thomas, and Hashim Thabit. Hashim is really tall, so he should lead the NBA in rebounding. He is very athletic and has a lot of potential. To add the shooting that we lost by trading you, we have signed former Duke, Villanova, Concordia, and current Canadian pro player Taylor King to a contract. He can really shoot, and has a big endorsement deal with Black and Mild Cigars. With the help of Isaiah Thomas, we are going to sign these players to huge contracts and cap us out. It is just what Isaiah Thomas did in New York, and eventually what put Donnie Walsh in a wheelchair after he became so exhausted cleaning up the mess that Isaiah Thomas made. Kevin Love, you are not athletic and cannot jump as high as Tyrus Thomas and Dante Green. Therefore you had to go.
I do not know what to say, David Kahn. I really thought we were building something here in Minnesota. The fans are really excited and they have really embraced Ricky Rubio. Where did you trade Ricky Rubio to?
I traded him to San Antonio. Ricky Rubio will like it in San Antonio because he is Mexican. That way his friends and relatives can sneak over the border to watch him play. He will be more comfortable there because they have a lot of sombreros, piñatas and tacos and more places to watch cockfights.
Mr. Kahn, if I am not mistaken, Ricky Rubio is from Spain, not Mexico.
Same difference, Kevin Love. They all speak Mexican. My maid Lupe is from Mexico and she once said hola to Ricky Rubio and he said hola back, so that proves that he is from Mexico.
No, David Kahn. Ricky Rubio is from Spain. You are 100% wrong about Ricky Rubio being from Mexico. I frankly find it very insulting that you lump all Spanish-speaking players together as Mexicans.
See, Kevin Love, that is why I traded you. You are a know-it-all who thinks that he knows it all. I personally know that Ricky Rubio, Mark Gasol, Pau Gasol, Carlos Delfino, Rudy Fernandez, Luis Scola, Manu Ginobili, Nene, Tiago Splitter, Francisco Garcia, Charlie Villanueva, Eduardo Nahara, JJ Barea, Jose Calderon, Leandro Barbosa, and Grievous Vasquez are all from ghettos in Mexico. That is what team consultant Isaiah Thomas told me anyway.
Mr. Kahn, not only are you fucking bat crazy, a total piece of fuck, but you make outlandish racist statements. I feel like I am speaking to somebody from the Jim Crow South.
Kevin Love, what you said saddens me. Glenn Taylor and myself have done a lot for the Mexicans in Minnesota. I love the Beaners. Mr. Taylor employs Mexicans in his printing factory and his chicken poultry businesses. He employs Beaners to dispose of all toxic chemical waste. He also gives great Target Center bathroom cleaning jobs to Mexicans, and also allows 2 Mexicans to play guard for the Timberwolves. This hits very close to home for me. I was discriminated against when I was a young boy because I was the dumbest person in my school district. But I overcame that when I learned that you could be inept and mediocre at your job, yet still stay employed. America is a great place. It shows that even a mongoloid retard like George W. Bush can become president.
I am sorry to hear about your rough upbringing, Mr. Kahn. That is terrible. But you should not lump ethnic groups together because they speak similar languages. That just is not right. Anyway, what do you need from me?
I need you to sign off on the trade, because of NBA rules. Then you can leave my office so I can complete the trade, and then go out to lunch with Glenn Taylor and Isaiah Thomas.
I am not signing off on anything, Mr. Kahn, without speaking with my agent. You just signed me to a big contract and now you want to trade me. I do not want to go to Charlotte and I feel that we have a good core here. I cannot imagine why you would want to trade me. I am averaging almost 15 rebounds a game and 25 points a game. I just hit a huge 3 to win the game against the Clippers and the fans are very excited, really for the first time in years.
Just sign the paper, Kevin Love. Your agent does not need to read it. He will just make trouble anyway. I told you in our contract meeting that you are not athletic enough and you cannot jump high like jumping Jackie Jackson, Gerald Green, Mike Beasley, and Anthony Randolph. You are also not like many NBA players. You need to do more things to get in the news. You refuse to drive drunk with a suspended license. You refuse to get into bar fights and brandish a gun and get stabbed multiple times in the back. You refuse to get multiple women pregnant and then not pay for the baby's expenses. You refuse to drive a 3-wheeled Can-Am Spyder motorcycle down the road without a shirt with a shotgun and a guitar case and a handgun in your belt and a .357 strapped to your leg. I asked you last season to date the mother of Santiago Gaines and you refused. You refused to play poker with your teammates and pull guns on them.
It is maddening listening to you, David Kahn. I jumped high enough. I had a spectacular alley-oop the other night against San Antonio. We have been in almost every game this season. Why would you upset the apple cart and bring in all new players?
It is a win-win for us, Kevin Love. We will be getting rid of a Mexican beaner guard who cannot shoot and a power forward who cannot perform tomahawk dunks. Dante Green can do everything you can except for rebounding, shooting and passing. He is very athletic. Greg Oden will clog the lane and block shots. Courtney Forston is much quicker than Ricky Rubio and has that rasta hair that people love. Tyrese Thomas can really jump high and could be a max player someday. Hasheem Thabeet can be the next Chuck Nevitt. It also gives us a lot of cap flexibility because we will then be able to attract elite free agents, a pipe dream I know, since none of them will come here anyway. But we have a better chance because top players yearn to play with Courtney Forston and Dante Green. They are very athletic. I have submitted the papers to David Stern, who will soon be approving the 6-team trade.
You make no sense, David Kahn. The fans of the Timberwolves will not be happy about this.
I don't care. Oh wait, I have David Stern calling. Yes, Mr. Stern. No, Mr. Stern. But Mr. Stern. Why, Mr. Stern? Yes, I understand, Mr. Stern. I apologize, Mr. Stern. I will not do it again, Mr. Stern. Goodbye, Mr. Stern. Kevin Love, I just got off the phone with Commissioner Stern and he will not allow the trade to go through. He told me that fans love the Mexican guard who cannot shoot and also unlike you, Kevin Love, for some reason. David Stern said I am doing a terrible job, so therefore I am in line to work at the league office someday.